James Wellness, welcome to my tasting table. This particular Red Sancerre or Sancerre Rouge is next from Domaine Franck Millet. This is a 2020 vintage. Stay tuned to get my thoughts, perspectives, point score, as well as would I buy it again assessment. Stay tuned. Now, please give a like and subscribe to this channel. This is a fantastic wine and one where I think it's a very good value. I have a lot of requests from people out there, including yourself perhaps, who are looking for more value priced wines in these inflationary times. This is a $19.99 bottle, bought here in San Francisco. Will vary upon where it's found in the United States or other places in the world. But I think for $19.99, it is a good value. And it's also a fantastic wine. So it's not, trading in maybe preferences or likes and saying, oh, this is somewhat acceptable for that price point. It's an acceptable wine at any price point, in my opinion, or nearly any price point, right? There's always a limit to the top end expenses of wines. But I think to me, this is a fantastic wine where it's, I think it's, thoughtfully produced, thoughtfully vinified, and one where I think Sancerre Rouge, Red Sancerres are really not getting that focus point that they should, and that is it is a Pinot Noir wine. And of course, when you think of Loire Valley, we're thinking Cabernet Franc a lot of the time for red wines, and instead I get this dynamic beauty, and one where I think it's a nice calibration, where upon tasting this, it is I think characterizing as Sancerre, and I like that very much. I don't want this to taste like Russian River Valley or Oregon or Anderson Valley. I want it to taste like, where it's coming from, the Loire Valley. And to me, I think it's very, very successful that way. It is fantastic. So the soil content for these grapes, the fruit is on clay. Now, vinification notes are the following. A first sorting of the grapes is performed pre-harvest, followed by a second sorting during the harvest. Maceration is adapted to each vintage. Separation of the free run wine and the press wine. And then there's malolactic fermentation, filtration adapted to each wine. 50% of the wine by volume undergoes oak barrel maturation, and while 50% is maturated in stainless steel, the separate wines are then blended together after completion of vinification. Now, I think this is one wine where I would never identify this, even on blind tasting, that this is not going to be a wine other than from Sancerre. So when I talk about calibration, this wine is definitely that point of balance, and it's a point of where I'm getting some fruit, but also some savory notes. So the nose is presenting with black cherry, blackberry, clove, autumnal herbs, violets, and graphite. Next is the palate characterization. So black bramble as well as black pepper, clove, the savory notes, so dried herbs, tarragon is definitely evident here, as well as graphite for that nice mineral characterization. And the violets come through as well. So this wine is 93 points out of 100 points. Fantastic, beautiful, gorgeous wine. Thank you for watching, and keep a lookout. So if you don't see Pinot Noir on the label, especially on the front, and it says Sancerre, pick up the bottle if that's what you're seeking in terms of, say, a Pinot Noir wine. This is a fantastic wine. If you're not sure, ask the person at the wine retailer where you are, or at your favorite bar if that's where you are. So thank you for watching. You'll find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and WordPress. I will see you in the next video review, and I appreciate your support. Share this video with somebody seeking a fantastic, well-priced Pinot Noir. Stay tuned.